Yeah.
It's the will to change
Right.
and the willingness and the drive that you have to find within yourself to want to be sober. We see that money can't buy happiness. We see it all over America.
That's another blog, I believe, too.
We see people that, have all this stuff and they still
Right.
are unhappy.
Right.
They get the fame, they get the
Right.
fortune, but too many times those
Yeah.
past unresolved traumas and life events poke their head up and they're unhappy.
I look at sports figures. We talked about that. You had Morris Crosby on here.
Yeah,
A great podcast. Please
yeah,
listen
check
to
that
that.
out.
Parents need to listen to that because I talk about it in my groups about sports figures. They're a good example. They maybe had especially sports figures who come from, let's say, a low socioeconomic area community, struggling to make it through their teens, finding organized sports, wonderful way to take that energy that was on the streets in a negative way and put it towards something positive. They get into the sports, they're successful. Some even go on to professional careers, millionaires.
Hmm.
10, 15 years later, when the lights go down and the cheering stops, what do? They revert back to
Where they were.
when they were before. And I call that emotionally frozen in time, another blog. And what happens is they crash and burn. Now, here's people that are millionaires. They have made it to millions, and it's all gone within a flash.
Right.
Their lives, and some crash and burn. Others don't. So again, all right, here's your purpose, your will. What makes some successful came from the same background, and some not successful and crash and burn. Movie stars. I can go on with famous people. And what drove them initially, that drive came from maybe a unhealthy environment they grew up in. But they never address it. And then they think when they're making money and successful, they have reached it now. They're okay. I made it out. I'm
Good.
fine. No, you're not fine unless you dealt with those issues. So I always look at that.